Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Coming up in about 8 minutes. Get you on the phones for Clash with Kenzie and Q101 Twisted Night 2 tickets. You will see Cake. And we have Corey waiting for that patiently in Evergreen Park. So, Corey, appreciate you listening. And everybody in Evergreen Park trying to get those tickets. Because it'd be cool if the whole contingency at the Aragon was Evergreen Park people. Right over left stage or right stage or left stage. Right stage right, stage left from Cake and watching the show and enjoying it. So those tickets coming up here shortly.
The Q101 Morning Crew. Sports.
Well, sadly, I have to start off sports with a really tragic, terrible note as the Cowboys' Marshawn Kneeland was found dead of an apparent suicide at 24 years old after evading police. Story was everywhere yesterday on your timeline if you follow any kind of sports platforms. Really tragic. He had a history, according to his family, of having mental health issues. He was certainly in crisis, and we always say on this show we really care about your mental health. We do a lot of things all year long to promote mental health. If you're ever having any kind of crisis, 988, it's a really easy number, 988, talk to somebody. And, we've had people during the show that have actually, we heard later, they called the number and it did help them dramatically of what they were going through in a crisis situation. And this guy certainly was in crisis. Really, really sad. The Denver Broncos paid tribute to Kneeland with a moment of silence before the game last night. I was watching that game against the Raiders, and they put out an image of him on the scoreboard. And his death comes just days after he recovered a blocked punt in the end zone for a touchdown in the Cardinals game last weekend. So this is what shows about when you can't understand mental health. He had probably the greatest weekend a young football player in the NFL can have, and it didn't matter because of what he was going through with himself and that mental health crisis. He was a second-round draft pick in 2024 out of Western Michigan. So, again, a guy came from a smaller college and made it to the NFL. You think he has everything to live for and everything's going great, but you never know, as we always say, what's going on with somebody at any time. Mm-hmm. And, again, if you're ever in crisis or feel you just need to talk to somebody, 988 is the number. There's no other way to get out of that and go to another story because it's just really sad and tragic. But YouTube TV and Disney standoff still going on into the weekend, which upsets me greatly with college football. I love watching College Game Day. There's a big game for tomorrow night, LSU against number 4 Alabama on ESPN. Actually, that's on ABC. Won't see that either. It's ABC 7 that would be on. But apparently it's been going on so long now that YouTube TV has said, and Case has YouTube TV like I do, customers will receive a $20 monthly credit if this does not get done soon. They didn't say when, and it's been confirmed they'll do it, but it hasn't been activated yet for customers. So a lot of people are starting to pick up other platforms, just, cherry picking the ways to find the games.
I don't know. Where are you at a point where you're missing the Disney properties?
I love College Game Day Saturday morning, so I'm going to miss that tomorrow. Let's see, ABC 7. I watch the ABC 7 news at night, so I watch that. Cheryl Scott. I like watching the news, so I'm missing that. And Monday Night Football is Eagles-Packers.
Which will, at the very least, be broadcast on ABC as well. Oh, but you don't have ABC.
We don't have ABC either.
Oh, wow. Okay.
See Disney owns ABC and ESPN.
I just said that out loud. It makes sense now. Now, do you have an antenna? Because I always make sure that I have an antenna in case of emergency weather. I like having a backup. I could watch ABC 7 with an antenna if I so desperately wanted to.
I bought an antenna when the whole controversy with the Chicago Sports Network happened. And remember, Kenzie didn't buy a nice enough one?
I remember this.
I bought 2, and I bought a nice one, and it still didn't work.
Why don't you get a nicer one? Maybe the
third
one's better, the nicer one. And the issue is, as Case at that time was living in this beautiful high-rise apartment that did not face the Sears Tower. So does your new place face the Sears Tower? Because you got to face it with that antenna to get a clear picture.
Yeah, my new place faces the Sears Tower.
I'm not being mean. I don't think was I being mean, Kenzie, there?
I don't know. Does it make it nicer if you face it?
It does. That's why you had a problem, too. You had to walk around your house trying to find the Sears Tower. And when you're up there.
I don't live near. I live in Elgin.
But you have to face it because it can still be seen where you are, way off in the distance, 45 miles from downtown. You see the lights flicker here and there. So, I got to get in. I guess I got to find that antenna in one of my totes from the move.
Yeah, you need to do that.
I'll do that. Blackhawks at the Calgary Flames tonight. After that incredible game where Tyler Bertuzzi had a hat trick, the Bulls, off that historic game that I was at and didn't see the end, are at the Bucks tonight. So coming off 2 crazy wins, the Blackhawks and the Bulls. But let's get to your Chicago Bears taking on the Giants, where it could be in the 30s and snowing Sunday at noon at Soldier Field. Let that sit in for a second. So this is an interesting year for the Giants as they might kind of parody the Bears a little bit. Although the Giants are 0-5 on the road this season. That's good. They rank 30th in the red zone defense and 31st on fourth down defense. That's good. And Colston Loveland was named the NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Our Bears tight end. He had a career-high 6 receptions, 118 yards, 2 touchdowns. The first 2 of his career, by the way, in that 47-42 win over Cincinnati. Hey, if you don't remember how that game went, let's enjoy it and get fired up. Let's go Bears!
Bears! They go end around. Moore's going to toss it and into the end zone to a wide-open Williams. Bears on the board here in Cincy. DJ Moore lines up in the backfield again. Misdirection. This is Zacchaeus finds the edge. Zacchaeus lunging. Touchdown! Manungai. He's got a convoy. This is going to be a first down run for the Bears, and he's not done. 3rd and goal. Bengals rush 4 to the end zone. Loveland got more. It's Brown breaking free, and he's in. Can they lean on this ground attack? Manungai. Sensational right from the start. Manungai unleashed again. Williams slings it. Williams. Loveland bangs off his man. He's going to score. Home. Colston Loveland in a jaw-dropper. 58 yards on the catch and run from the rookie. And the Chicago Bears survive a career day from Joe Flacco in a potentially epic comeback by the Bengals. But in the end, it's the Bears in a thriller, 47-42.
Hell yeah! Right. The Bears.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101. You can't defeat her. She's too powerful.
Clash with Kenzie.
Let the battle begin. Q101.
Let's go. Last one of the week. Going to the weekend feeling strong, proud of yourself, and you get tickets in your hand for Q101 Twisted Night 1 featuring AJR, Wet Leg, and Out in Front. AJR sold 30,000 tickets to Tinley Park last summer. Wet Leg, a veteran of Twisted. That's a hell of a kickoff for 4 nights at the Aragon for Q101's Twisted. All the information at Q101.com, so go over there and check it out. But Terry competing for the tickets for free for night 1. Terry, ahoy, tell us something about yourself.
Hi, I'm Terry. I live in Naperville, and I have 3 kids who are all heavily involved in sports. I'm doing great in school.
Oh, look at that.
May God be with you. The sports schedules are out of line, man.
Yes.
And that sounds like Naperville to me. Like the kids are probably doing like 15 travel teams and all that, and you're just on the road all the time. You got like probably an RV to take them around, right?
Can I win one of those?
No.
That's next week.
Yeah.
Listen, when we have it, we'll call you, okay?
First 1 to 5 wins. Listen carefully. If Kenzie gets one wrong, you can steal a point. She can do the same to you. Call heads or tails, Terry.
Heads.
Ah, it's tails. Damn it.
Damn it.
I know.
Damn it.
All those coin tosses you see with your kids, you lost another one.
That's tough.
All right, Kenzie, question number 1. Some animals spend the winter in a sleep-like state known as what?
Hibernation?
I think Case was feeling that last night when he made the questions.
Feeling sleepy?
Yeah, cold air coming in this weekend. I think you're feeling about just snuggling under.
I think I could do it. I think I could hibernate.
I think you could too.
I think I could eat a bunch of food and sleep for a few months if nobody touched me.
I think you have done that before.
No, I haven't. And if somebody will leave me alone for 2 minutes in this damn house.
We'll put your phone on vibrate.
Mom. What?
And that's just me.
All right, 1-0 back to Terry.
That's correct.
Terry, what is the only mammal capable of true flight?
True flight?
So flying, yeah.
True flight.
True flight. Flying. A mammal.
I don't know.
Guess anything. Just guess something in your head. First thought.
Penguin.
That's first thought. That's not right, but it's first thought. Good one. Kenzie, what is it?
Bats.
It's a bat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, they're like
I
flying.
never would have guessed that.
They're like flying rats.
Oh, leave them alone, man.
I guess we.
Didn't even catch a stray this morning. What the hell?
I think though. Well, the bad side of bats, COVID. But the good side of bats is tequila, I believe. I think we wouldn't have tequila if it wasn't for bats. I can't really remember the process. I don't want to get into it.
Don't know. So we're going to go back to trivia. 2-0, and it's back to Kenzie.
I thought tequila had a lot to do with cacti.
I'm not sure, but I think they pollinate. Bats somehow do something with
Oh,
tequila.
maybe they pollinate the cacti, maybe?
Maybe they have hump the cacti.
Okay. Maybe.
All right, back to Terry.
No, back to Kenzie. 2-0, back to Kenzie.
Oh, Kenzie.
Wow.
Kenzie, what continent contains over 90% of the world's fresh water supply? What continent?
There's only a few.
Yep, there is.
What would have the most water?
Yeah.
I mean, it's frozen, but fresh. Maybe Antarctica?
It is Antarctica.
Okay.
It is frozen counts. Frozen water counts. So Kenzie's got 3.
And Terry has nothing. Back to Terry.
Terry, you need this one. I know. Which river forms part of the border between the United States and Mexico?
Rio Grande.
That's right. Or Rio Grande.
Some
whichever
people
one.
say grande.
I know.
Ariana
Some may
Grande.
say.
So 3-1.
And back to Kenzie.
Kenzie, in which decade was the Hindenburg disaster?
I feel like I had to guess this before.
Could have been. I don't know.
We've had other Hindenburg-related questions that you've
Have
struggled
we?
with. Yeah.
Big
It
Hinden.
was so long ago.
Yeah, big Hindenburg show we are.
We are.
Yeah.
And Nixon. Those are the two things we talk about that nobody else does.
I can't believe
Very
we're on, I
frustrating.
can't believe we're on an alternative rock station.
And not a classical music station.
It was like long ago.
In a galaxy
Star
far, far
Wars.
away.
Yep.
I honestly, I'm stuck between two. I will say 30s.
It is the 1930s. Wow.
I wasn't sure if it was the 20s or 30s.
Your guesses
but I
are
knew it was
going good
old.
today. The 30s. So 4-1.
And back to Terry.
Terry, you really need this one. Ash Wednesday marks the first day of what?
Lent.
Lent is right. That's great, but now Kenzie can win with
Well, let's see. What
this
do you got?
one. Here we go. Kenzie, Ziggy Stardust was the alter ego of which legendary musical figure?
David Bowie.
David Bowie is right. And Kenzie wins. Terry, I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
I'll go back. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of distractions with the kids' sports and travel teams
She's
and
like,
stuff.
I just missed 3 games doing that.
She was looking for some escape.
My daughter was going to have to take off school to do this with me, so she'd have to go to school.
Oh, there you go.
They got 2 people pissed off. All right, well, here's the good news, Terry. You can hang up, and in just 4 minutes after the Chili Peppers, I'll hit God Bless the Baby. It is a sounder to call. Everybody, though, calling. Everybody listening can call and try to win those tickets for AJR Night 1 of Q101's Twisted Christmas with Brian and Kenzie on Q101. That's 4 minutes away.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
God bless the baby.
312-591-8300. Kenzie won at trivia. Had a really good week. You might have won every day this week.
Really?
I'm trying to go back to the record in my head. I think you could have won. Maybe if you did, you only lost 1, I think.
Maybe.
Keep track of that. But you get AJR tickets. AJR Wet Leg out in front. Q101 Twisted Christmas Night 1. That will be Tuesday, December 9th. It's getting about a month away here. So get your tickets at Q101.com. There's 4 nights to choose from. That starts it. And free ones right now if you call 312-591-8300. Make sure, we always have it every year with Twisted, is we get there and then the next week we talk about it and go like, oh, yeah, I just forgot or I didn't know what was happening. I'm like, well, we talk about it for several months. So when you hear it, think about it, get a ticket, and then just put it in your little Apple Wallet there on your phone so you know it's there and you have this concert to look forward to and hanging out with us.
Woo.
We love that. It snows inside the Aragon. We have amazing giveaways on site. It's more than a concert. It's an experience that you can't miss. It's our Christmas party, kind of our goodbye to you for the season, and then the welcoming in 2026. So do it. Coming up, Case's movie review of Dances with Wolves. Highly anticipated because a lot of our listeners aren't sure I was going to take that one. It's a 3-hour movie. It's an interesting movie, too. I mean, it's a classic, no question. But we'll see in the eyes of a 26-year-old guy who's never seen it what he thinks of Dances with Wolves. In the meantime, let's recap some of the best audio of the week. Without question, this is on the podcast, and it'll be on 8 to 10 tomorrow with our throwbacks, best moments of the week, is the audio of Jesse Eisenberg getting interviewed on the Today Show about a kidney donation. He's gonna donate his kidney to a stranger in a couple weeks.
And that's all we know about that.
That's all. Listen, they knew that too. I don't know. There were 17 people interviewing him. We thought it was just hilarious because the audio itself is not a traditional interview. It's like 17 people trying to talk to him, and it almost makes your head spin. Here's that audio from the Today Show. Jesse Eisenberg, who you might remember from The Social Network. He played Zuckerberg in Zombieland. He was great in both those movies.
I didn't realize you were a big blood donor. Yes.
There was a
big blood donor.
There was a story going on. We had a big blood drive here recently, and someone was telling this great story about you recently. You found out that we were doing a blood drive.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I did one here. I'm actually donating my kidney in 6 weeks. I really am.
Really?
I really am, yes. Yeah.
That's amazing. What?
Yeah, I
What? Out of nowhere, he says he's donating a kidney, but they don't get much information after that. If someone told me they're going to donate a kidney to a stranger, I'd have a lot of questions. They did.
It's a big step.
Yeah, it's a huge thing to do.
bitten by the blood donation bug. Yeah, I love it.
That's a big jump up, though.
I'm doing an altruistic donation.
I think that's
yeah,
amazing.
Mid-December,
One of my best friends had a kidney transplant. So
Oh, really?
One of my best friends had a kidney transplant.
So my friend Candace, instead of asking him any questions about this amazing thing, let me give you a tidbit that means nothing to no one.
Yeah, let me just change the subject completely about my friend Kansas who
So
got a
my
kidney
friend
transplant.
got one, and so this means a lot to me.
December, yeah.
One of my best friends had a kidney transplant. So
Oh, really?
I
Yeah.
respect that so much.
Oh, yeah, I'm so...
Well, she didn't choose to have a kidney transplant. She needed one.
I mean, how about why are you what inspired you to do this? Do you know who's gonna get the kidney? Like, it's a stranger, but is it just up for grabs? Is it like any follow-up question at all? What's gonna be your recovery time since you're an actor?
Yeah, it's
No, we got nothing.
Yeah.
But we know that Candace got a kidney previously.
Stick donation.
I think that's
yeah,
amazing.
Mid-December, yeah.
One of my best friends had a kidney transplant. So
Oh, really?
I
Yeah.
respect that so much.
Oh, yeah, I'm so excited to do it.
Takeaway
I didn't see that.
from this interview. Her friend got one.
By the way, we loved it when I think it was Al Roker in the background going, "What?"
Yes. Yeah.
That's amazing. What?
Yeah.
That led us to a Little John remix of this audio.
I didn't realize you were a big blood donor.
What?
Yes.
There was a
big blood donor.
There was a story going on. We had a big blood drive here recently, and someone was telling this great story about you recently.
What?
You found out that we were doing a blood drive.
What?
Oh, yeah, that's true. I did one here. I'm actually donating my kidney in 6 weeks.
What?
I really am.
Really?
I really am, yes. Yeah.
That's amazing. What?
What? Well, they probably have him on again soon when he has the kidney transplant to talk to him afterward about not giving a kidney to a
About
stranger.
her friend that got one. They'll get him on for that.
Also, other audio of the week that we found hilarious was the Louvre heist, which we've covered extensively. Those jewels that were stolen from the Louvre worth over $100 million, the Napoleon jewels. They got in, and they were in and out in like 5 minutes. It seemed like an incredible, difficult task, like an Ocean's 11 type deal. Well, when you found out what the security password was, I guess it wasn't that tough.
We now know the password at the center of the Louvre Museum jewelry heist. Turns out it was right in front of us the whole time. According to a museum employee with knowledge of the system, the password to video surveillance was simply Louvre.
Not even a capital L on that bad boy.
No, not Louvre 69.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, exclamation point. You literally can't just do one word. Like, if you're making a Facebook account, it can't be one word without a symbol or a capital letter. Like, that's insane.
Somehow they got away with it. They didn't have to put 420 on it. They didn't have to put Sir Smokes-a-Lot Louvre, not Louvre, the Louvre's birthday. They didn't have to do any of that, and those guys got in and got everything. Well, good for them. You know, you almost deserve what you get if your password is just Louvre.
Yeah, I mean, there you go.
All right, coming up in just about 10 minutes, we're going to talk an update on God Bless the Gravy. The donations going strong and huge about Kenzie's appearance last night and what happened there. Plus, Case's movie review of Dances with Wolves at 8 o'clock, all coming up with Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.